and that is making all the difference.
Well, let's go. Levon Aronian.
Let's go.
White pieces. Well, Blitz seems to be there's one of these grounds where you can play anything in the opening, right? This E3, B3 seems to be becoming a little more popular in the rapid time controls.
Well, I think what a lot of the players are trying to do is delay the battle till later in the game, not just vacuuming the pieces off the board in some well-rehearsed opening variation.
What is he eating?
Sweeties.
Sweeties. C5.
C5, yeah.
And this always gives the option of taking on D5, going D4, playing against the isolated pawn.
Exactly.
But funny enough, Levon has reverted to knight f3, c4, perhaps d4. He was trying out e4 in previous rounds.
Yeah, and while he himself admitted he was having fun in the closed Sicilians, and weren't really bringing him much success. And we do have an isolated queen pawn, as you mentioned. Well, no, we don't yet. As soon as white ends up capturing on c5 or black captures on d4. Here, the move bishop b5, which does disturb black's development in other variations, is not as effective, and I'm thinking just bishop e2 is the way to go.
And that's what he's done. It seems most natural.
Exactly.
I mean, you never really want to release the tension on c5 if black is threatening to play d4.
Right.
Yeah.
You want to wait until this is no longer a threat for tactical reasons, and it's important to put the bishop on e2 first. Playable position for both sides. The plans are very well known. This rook on e8 is supporting this bishop e5 type of ideas.
Right. And unfortunately, the highly desirable knight takes d5 would have been met by bishop e5.
Winning
costing material, no question. So, rook d1, bishop e5, the queen is going to drop back to d2, protecting the bishop on b2 so that this knight on c3 isn't suffering again. Bishop f5.
Black has excellent activity. I think he has no real problems.
Absolutely.
And he's playing
So
quickly.
fast, yeah.
Bishop f5, and
used 4 seconds.
in fact, white had better be a little bit careful here, because this rook is coming to c8, and it's not only the fact that the knight is going to be pinned, but the rook is going to come crashing down to c2,
Rook
and there's
c8
a bishop takes c3 threat on the board.
And that's why bishop f3, I think, was played.
Yes, to stop bishop takes c3 and knight e4.
Yeah. You could still do it anyway, get the opposite color bishops, but in those kind of positions, the dark square bishop will be superior to the light square bishop that black is saddled with.
Is there something on queen c7?
Queen c7, I love those types of moves because of the double attack. You're hitting h2 and you're hitting c3.
I don't know if you want to get into queen c7, knight e5, though. It seems to release the tension a little bit too quickly.
My other alternative is knight e4, but that's just...
Damn squid.
Yes. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, the other one was queen a5. That's intriguing move, but knight e4.
Knight e4.
Well, there you go. We're going to see a vacuum cleaning coming up here very, very shortly. So a lot of pieces are going to get traded.
How does this work tactically? Hold on.
Knight takes e4.
Yeah, knight takes e4, d takes e4, queen takes, rook takes, bishop takes e4.
He's going for a variation because there's
We could
a
also
migraine
have taken...
problem.
Could I also have taken the bishop on b2?
No.
No, you couldn't because you're pinned.
Well, I have knight g3 and I'm
Yeah.
That is a double, well, knight g3, bishop c2. But here the problem is what you were just about to say, bishop takes e4. Ooh, I wouldn't have done it that way. Now, I'm thinking white's worse after bishop h3.
Why?
Because the white king is
Or rook e2.
stuck. Well, now...
I'm up a pawn, right?
Yeah, but bishop h3, rook moves, rook...
I would have played
d2.
rook c1 and then bishop d4, and I don't think I will ever have a problem.
Bishop h3, rook c1, rook d2.
Like this.
Yes.
Maybe.
And then the king on g1 would have been stuck.
But
Either way,
King g2
King
is just a
g2
draw.
should be
this
okay.
should just be a draw. Opposite color bishop position. Oren really got nothing here.
Yeah, but the bishop takes e4.
That was
I
more
think that would have been to white's advantage. King d2 rook takes a2, rook a1, trading rooks, going into a bishops of opposite color. And
we shake hands.
Is when we shake hands. Yeah. Unfortunately, nothing much in this. What was our backup game in case of...
It was the MVL versus Caruana, right?
I think that was at the top.